The Flash, Season 5, Episode 15, titled King Shark vs. Grodd, and this episode is actually really good. I mean, what it's about is that, Cisco and Caitlin finally basically made the metahuman cure. They need a test subject. They know that there's a metahuman in Argus from Earth 2 who doesn't want to be a metahuman anymore. Do you blame him? King Shark. And it's basically King Shark learning basically his reaction becoming human and the cure, and does the cure work and stuff in those lines. And it's really well done, really touching with the story, and really well done. Because here's the thing, I mean, you have the scientist who is the wife of King Shark from Earth 1 who died during I think I'm trying to remember the pilot explosion. I'm trying to remember. Like, I would tell you, when Grodd showed up, I'm like, is he still in Grodd Silly? I thought he went, because he hasn't been. Grodd hadn't show up since Series 3, so I was like trying to remember what happened. But I went like King Shark and the love story between the Doctor and King Shark is actually really well written, because it's the whole thing of like, you look like my dead husband, but you're not, but you're not him, and it's kind of weird that I'm kind of feeling the same feelings from someone, and I might prefer the fish versus the actual human being and stuff in those lines. And Sherlock really cares, kind of cares for the Doctor, and basically come as a support line about love, and basically says you need to go for it and hope for things go well. Now, when it comes to the title of the episode, it is brief, because it is a TV budget, and I won't lie, it how Grodd enters into the story just feels like really left turn. Like, oh, by the way, Grodd shows up, even though it's in the title, even though he shows up in the first 5 seconds. I personally like, okay, if it just feels like, and Grodd shows up, and it's just there so we had the big giant fight, and have maybe a good occlusion to King Shark, and because there's rumors that King Shark might be in the new Suicide Squad movie, and we know how Warner are with having two versions of the same character, because it seems the general public are stupid, but we accept that. But the fight's awesome, and how Grodd is, you kind of feel the threat and the danger and stuff in those lines, and I really care what's happening. It's just like this injection of Grodd in the episodes just felt like left turn, and that's kind of my only big complaint. I mean, is it cool to? I mean, you got the Cisco, not the Iris and Joe. I mean, Joe's back. That's great. That's explained. He's on vacation with Wally. But yeah, I mean, all the little things in this episode, nitpicks. This is actually a really solid episode of The Flash, which is kind of weird to say, because the last few seasons, and including this season, hasn't been that solid.